Punjab Kings on fire, 243 they've notched up in a game where they had actually lost the toss and were put into bat, and even though you have an advantage batting second, but once you cross the 220 run mark, no matter what the situation is, it's going to be very, very tough. And they've not only crossed 220, 243. Of course, it could be double delight 2 days in a row for our colleague here, Shashwat. But first things first, 97 not out. Why not 100 for Shreyas Iyer? Come on, that much he could have done.
Playing for
why?
the team.
You know,
Refusing to have singles.
nothing bigger than. I feel that this is. See, again, I think everyone should agree. It's no bias, nothing. I think if any captain would have done this, I would have given the all.
You are
the
okay
credit.
with this? I'm not getting.
I'm
One
absolutely happy.
Plus one to what Shashwat
I'm
is
happy. I have no issues. No issues.
Then now you are saying now, because what you will do is you will prove anything that he does right. My point is, when he was not on 100 also,
Yeah.
and when Pawan, our producer, was saying he's not going to get 100, that time you were attacking him, he should get 100.
Yeah.
Now, because he's not got, so anything he does becomes right. See, stick to one
There's a
thing.
different thing.
I think
he said he should get out before
Not
getting
out,
to
not
it. No,
out.
no,
He
he
did
said
not
he
say
should.
out.
He
did
said
not
this
say out,
only.
did not say out.
He said
did
out.
not. I was there. Did not use the word out. 100 nahi hona chahiye. No, out is a two different thing.
He said 100 nahi hona chahiye.
So
So I
that's
said
it.
it
So that's
should
it.
happen.
He did not say out.
No, but again,
You said no, it should happen.
What he meant was that he did
The
not
thing
want him
is,
to get
you
to
are
100.
GTU. Gire to bhi tang upar.
No, that's
no
not
matter
it.
what.
Over
what
here it's
he's
for
doing.
the
So if he would
greater
have gotten
cause.
100, it's great. If he doesn't get 100, also great. See, not taking away from his knock, outstanding knock, and Shreyas Iyer did absolutely everything possible. He was unselfish also, whatever said and done. Yeah, this the same thing happens to Mahi Bhai. The whole world starts screaming, give
they're
1
not-
run, 2 run, 100. He deserved 100 today.
No,
yeah.
but I'm saying he did.
But I think it was always the case of having those additional runs, because in second.
So you think he
second
wouldn't have
innings,
given you
bowling is not
additional
going to
No,
be
but
easy.
see,
he's not going to give you.
Arey,
But Shashank gave
the point
na.
is, then Shashank would have basically thought of taking a single, and that in that particular perspective, 243 could have very well been 235, 236.
If you are hitting 6 and 4, it's fine. There was that one moment where they took a double na. If you're taking a single, same thing. Even Shreyas would have. You've seen Shreyas' strike rate in this entire match. He would also hit
230.
So then he would also hit a 6 and a 4 last 2 balls. There was a double there. If you could have just made it a single, he would have got his 100, and the score would have been same.
No, sir.
Or
I
even
don't think so.
maybe more.
We here on Sports
Why
are
not?
the first one.
What has happened is absolutely fine. It's
Yeah,
in Punjab Kings' best interest. It's as simple as that.
I'm saying
He
we
deserves
here
100.
on
100 is 100.
No, that is very
A
true.
100 is a 100. I
That
don't
was
deny that, but in T20s, it's not important for a batter to get to 100. It's more about the contribution, and what he has done is
But
immense.
sir, we were the first platform
Why
in
not?
India.
If he can get his 100 and the team can get 243, what's the harm?
Sir, we were the
What's the harm?
first platform in India to say that fund milestones. You were the first one to say this ever.
Arey
That
bhai,
milestone should
if
not
it-
be there.
yes.
Then today he has done exactly that
If
thing.
it is a problem or a hindrance in the team success, but here it is not.
It could have become. No, what if
How
we,
it?
that?
How
but
would it?
if India
One
would,
second,
India, I'm
how
saying,
would it become?
Punjab
That
Kings would
double
have
they
lost
took,
by 1
it's-
run.
No, how it? Come on, 1
If
run.
by chance
In fact,
then-
can I tell you, Shreyas would have gotten you even more runs.
That was a possible. What
100%.
Shashank was doing, he was
You know,
clearing.
Shashank played very well. Full marks to him. Full marks to Shashank. Fearless cricket. Even Ricky Ponting was impressed. Did you see him in the dugout?
Yeah.
Ricky was like, wow, man, Shashank is going berserk.
He sh-
Outside.
showed
I'm
it.
saying,
If Ashutosh did it yesterday, today I'll do it.
I think, we always remember 100. We cherish it. And I agree. Personal milestone should never come ahead of it. I completely agree. That would have been if you were jeopardizing the team's cause. Then I would have said, how does it matter? His 97 is as good as 100. It is. In fact, it's better than any 100. But I'm saying, if you can have your cake and eat it too, if you can get his 100 and Punjab can also get 243 and a winning total, it would have happened.
I'm saying
1 run.
That's
See, instead of running that 2, if he had run a single, Shreyas also would have hit you boundaries. He would have got his 100. They would have root. Everyone would have been happy.
But he thought about the team.
Yeah, what I'm trying to tell you is
but
that
Shashank could have thought about.
see, they
Shreyas,
would have had this.
the captain.
No.
And
I think
refused a double.
They would have had this discussion while the changing.
No, I agree that Shreyas, if
Shreyas would have said,
wanted-
we'll go with the flow. Whatever is happening, we'll do.
I agree, but I'm talking about Shashank's place. Of course, I agree that Shreyas, if Shreyas really wanted to be on strike, he would have told him, listen, take a single. He didn't say it. Good on him. Very good. Unselfish. Fantastic. I love it. But Shashank himself should have said, "Nahi, skipper,
He would
you
have.
deserve 100."
He would have said it.
Them
Both of them coming from Bombay as well. He would definitely have said it. But the only thing is the discussion they would have had. And Shreyas, see again, one thing that we have to note over here is that he has made a statement as well. We are talking about this, saying that it's unselfish. At times, it is greater than scoring 100. You know what? When it comes to the captaincy, when in 5 years from now or 2 years from now, when we are thinking about captains, we'll remember this instance that Shreyas, for the greater cause of the team,
remember
can
this more
do
or
this as
100
well.
more?
This more, I'll obviously, of course,
see.
remember this
ideally,
more.
you would
5 years down the line.
When it comes down to captaincy.
You are an exception because you will remember every shot Shreyas Iyer
No,
played.
Shashwat,
But I'm talking about
ideally-
general people.
Gulati are going to remember this.
Ideally, you would want to remember 100 more. It's just that, the thing that, Shreyas Iyer has done today, putting team over his personal milestone, I think this will be short-lived, to be very
Exactly.
honest. Yeah.
I think
Today you are high on emotion.
I have noticed it.
Your
You have
favorite
noticed it.
player has gotten runs.
Yeah.
You are high on emotion.
No, I'm not.
One
not
thing
today.
that I agree with
Yesterday,
him,
emotional day is
that
only
is-
DC day. But all I'm telling you is that when we are talking
97 is still remembered.
Amazing.
Next year-
Amazing. Man of the match already.
No, I'm saying that, a 97 is still very fondly remembered. 2011.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I was
Of
talking
course,
about that.
Of course.
I still feel that I think this
Acha.
will be remembered when it comes down to
It's like
captaincy.
Don Bradman, I don't want to cross. Mark Taylor said, "No, I don't want to cross."
बात
He
तो
said
सही है।
90, बात तो सही, 97 ही रहूंगा उससे ज़्यादा. माही भाई.
Mahi bhai to got 91.
हाँ ना.
97.
I've
GG.
got GG भाई. अरे! Connection from
Okay, yeah. But there he stole all the credit now. That's what Shreyas felt.
Shreyas said that.
He said that I wasn't given enough credit.
He never said anything. Don't say.
He said I never got sufficient credit for that.
But
Somebody got it.
No, now again, that's same thing. Misquoting him. You said he stole the credit.
He said that he didn't get enough credit.
So stick
I'm
to that.
assuming
That's
Stick
still
to
right.
that.
Nah,
I'm
that's right.
assuming this is my assumption that he was targeting
Your
something.
assumptions can be wrong. Anyway, let's talk about the innings. Apart from that, does he get 100 or not is small in comparison to what Punjab has really done. 243. I know the game is not over, but at least you'll have to agree that Punjab, when everyone was saying this is the real deal, this is a good team that they've assembled. I think their batting lineup showed today, starting with a Priyansh Arya only. You knew one thing, they will fail, they will succeed, but one thing that they will do is play aggressive cricket. Is that made very clear by their batting approach today?
I think it does look like, but then I think it's too early to say anything. It's
No,
just.
I'm not saying every match they'll get this run. But their approach, I don't think will.
Yeah, absolutely.
That I think we
that's
can
going to
I
remain
think
the same.
not just
Safely.
with this team, like you also told, Shubman Gill in the press conference also mentioned that we are also going to play aggressive cricket.
See,
Yeah.
Punjab has shown.
Yeah, but I think all the teams, at least until and unless they're getting on the field, before at least in the dressing room, all of them will be coming with that approach in this IPL because they know what the new benchmark is going to be. Now, more or less, all the teams have played. Today, I think, was the last day when all the teams have played now, right?
Yeah.
All the teams have played. So now we know what the standard is going to be like. So everybody is going to play like this. But I was very impressed with Priyansh Arya. I feel he played some really good cricketing shots. And more than power, it was the timing that he relied on.
But
And
can
that
I
is
be
something
honest in that also? I think very insipid bowling by Gujarat Titans. Let's be honest. For example,
Too short.
let's start with someone like as experienced as Mohammad Siraj, and we said that it's going to be crucial for him. He's coming back. He is a left-hander. You are feeding him on his legs again, and he's flicking you off. Okay, I agree that. And that same line was looking very good for Aprab Simran. But the thing is, a righty-lefty. Now, you're an experienced bowler. Now, you're not a novice. You either round the wicket or you change your line to the left-hander. If you're going to bowl the right-hander's line to the lefty, he was creaming you, getting you runs. So, that comes, and you expect that with experience. Let's not forget the drop chances as well. Rashid Khan, wherever he was going, the ball was coming to him only. Thankfully, he got that one chance. But if you look at their overall bowling lineup, especially the two Indian pacers who are actually vying for the spot in the Indian team, because we said you really don't know the bunch of Indian pacers that are going to be there, both in Mohammad Siraj and Prasidh Krishna, going for plenty. Only one man.
Sai Kishore.
Had
Only
to.
one
I think just see.
Quality stands out.
I was just thinking about this and I wanted to discuss this with you as well. So I thought I'll do it better on live only directly. But something with Sai Kishore that I really like is that, and even Mani Raman Siddharth yesterday, I feel that in today's day and age, all the spinners are trying too much. Everybody has some mystery, some their own variation. Somebody can bowl 9 different balls, somebody can bowl 10.
But with have no variation, but say they have variation.
But with Sai Kishore and Maniraman Sivat both, it's just orthodox left arm spin bowling. What you're told in the textbooks, what you're told in the coaching manual since the first day when you go to the coach, what they teach you, that's exactly what they replicate. And I think that's the reason why they have not gotten a chance to play for India. But there is nothing more effective than what they're doing. Typical, what does a left arm spinner inform? Bowling on the middle stump and it going and clipping top of off stump, and that's the exact lines and lengths both the spinners, specifically Sai Kishore, try to hit, and that's just keeping it as simple as possible, and just the Mahi Bhai's philosophy, keep it as simple as you can, and that's what he does.
And the other thing is that they've kept Washington Sundar out and played Sai Kishore, and I think this is a lesson, and this is what we keep saying here on Sports Today again and again, that do not sacrifice the primary skill of any player. I know in T20 cricket you look for all-rounders, but primary skill is important, and what they've done today, they've gone with their best spinners, and even if that meant that you are sacrificing batting talent, it's okay. Nothing against Washington Sundar, but I think as a bowler, he does not inspire that sort of confidence. He could on days pick you wickets, on certain days not. But you have to go with your primary skill, which is your bowling. And who would be better? We've been saying this for very long. A Sai Kishore any day over a Washington Sundar when it comes to bowling. For batting, you have many other batters to do the job. If they can't, then you're relying on 7 will help you out someday. And you compromise on his bowling because he may on that day help you out with the batting. I don't think that's fair. So really stood out. But the other big question is Rashid Khan. I can't remember the last time he got hammered for so many
years.
I
think it's happening actually from the last couple of seasons or so. There have been occasions when he has gone for more than 8 or 9 runs per over. I think probably he has been found out after years of doing well in various T20 leagues. These things can happen. But I think it's just a one-off, because come the next few games, I think he'll be as effective as ever.
Even I think just a one-off. There are occasions. See, again, with Rashid Khan, there are chances of him being taken to the cleaners because how quick he is with his bowling. So if the accuracy is just a little here and there, he will be taken. But he will be taken on by the batters, and I think that's exactly what we saw. It's just that he's so accurate and so consistent with his accuracy that we don't realize that on occasions he also gets hit for runs as well. But I think today was just an off day for him. He will definitely bounce back. And today, now that he's not contributed with the ball, I wouldn't be surprised if the game comes down to him and he ends up.
No surprise. I was saying that Butler not too open, and that is exactly what has happened. See, Butler, I said that when we were making 11, that I wouldn't be surprised if Butler comes in.
But I don't think it's a good decision.
No, that's
I
it.
think in this kind of a chase, you would.
I agree, but I told you that they'll go for left hand, right hand.
Do you think it's more about left hand, right hand, or is it more about the fact that they want to play aggressive cricket?
No, left hand, right hand. Aggressive.
I think you also have consistency, because this opening pair did well last season.
Yeah,
so that's
but it's maybe also because maybe a Sai Sudarshan will not be able to exploit the new ball and the boundaries and not hit so many 4s and 6s because
he's batted at 3. Sai Sudarshan is batted at 3. He's done well. I don't think that's an issue.
Earlier it was Shubman Gill and Riddhiman Saha opening and Sai Sudarshan coming in at 3. Or Matthew Wade opening, depending upon.
He's done that job, and he's done a good job of it. I think it's more left hand, right hand. Anyway, we have a lot of things to discuss, which we'll keep for our post show in terms of Shreyas Iyer's batting, Shashank Singh's batting. But as is the norm, what do you think is happening? Second,
Punjab Kings winning comfortably.
You're giving no chance to Gujarat Titans.
No, I think at 243. Gujarat Titans lose a couple of wickets early. It's clearly Punjab Kings' game. Clearly.
I think it's going to get close. It's going to be a close encounter, but I think it will be Punjab Kings.
I know it's a big call to make. Once you get 243, the batting team more or less will win. And I don't think that you'll have Punjab also underperform or bowl this as badly as Gujarat did. But I still think that Gujarat will get a big total. They might end up on the losing side, but I think they'll try their best.
200, 210.
No. That's. I feel the margin will be way lesser. I think
could be
4, 5, 7, 10, maximum 10
4, 5, 7, not that.
Maximum
victory.
I feel maximum
Punjab.
10 run victory for Punjab.
30, 40 runs.
I think it's going to be a close affair.
Yeah, I think anything more than 15, 20 runs is a comfortable victory.
Yeah.
If not, then it's a close game. We'll find out. See you guys post matches when we take your questions as well. Look forward to your company there. Enjoy the game. Bye bye.